Hi guys, Kurt Provost here, your guide to all things NuSkin. There is no doubt that within the world of network marketing there are many confusing words. There's a lot of jargon that you don't find in other industries, like Upline, Downline, SidelineCrossline, GSV, PSV, LTSV. What the hell do they all mean? Well, I'm going to attempt to unpack some of them right now. The truth is, they're not that complicated. They're not really useful in the outside world, but they are useful within NuSkin to help explain different concepts. So I wouldn't use network marketing jargon if someone isn't in a network marketing company, because it just doesn't make sense to people. But when you are within a network marketing company, you do understand it because it has to do with the structure of the business. Now, every network marketing company is slightly different in the way that they structure their compensation plan and all that jazz. But with NuSkin, because I'm your guide to NuSkin, I'm going to be talking exclusively about that. It may relate to some other company. I don't know. That could be pure coincidence. So with NuSkin, in order to join NuSkin as a distributor, you need to know someone. You need to be sponsored into the business. And what that simply means is that you need someone else's ID that will be the sponsoring ID, so that you can then get the training, you can get the mentoring, the guidance on how to build this business the right way. And that's the beauty of this business, is you can choose literally anyone out there to be your sponsor. It doesn't matter on what country, it's all seamless. So wherever NuSkin is, if they have a distributor account, you can sign up connected to them and you'll be part of their team then. They would officially become your upline because it's a line and they're up. And you would become their downline. So that's what those two words mean. Upline, downline. Also sponsor. Your direct upline is your sponsor. That's the person who introduced you to this business. Now, it doesn't just stop there, because the beautiful thing about NuSkin is that there are potentially 6 different layers of uplines above you who have a financial interest in your success, because their compensation, depending on whether or not they've built it out to the peak of the compensation plan, potentially they can reach down 6 layers into the volume that is generated and earn a commission on that. So I will create a video about how the commission structure works with NuSkin and go into that in more detail. But what that means, what's so great about this business model, is it means that you have a whole team of people who have a financial interest in you doing as well as you possibly can. So they are going to go out of their way to help you. So if you don't have a very responsive sponsor or upline, maybe they quit the business, maybe they are retired for whatever reason, maybe there's some life circumstances going on, don't be too harsh and too quick to judge people, because everyone has chaos and crisis in their lives at some point, and so people can check out for that reason. So you can actually just go to the next person up and to the next person up, and you can find out who these people are. You can call the company if you can't get that information direct from your sponsor. But that's one of the things when you're starting up, is it's a good idea to ask, all right, who are the people that are above you who I can get in contact with if for some reason you're not available? And then you have that line of support where they will be really willing to coach you, to help you, to liaise with you, to mentor you. And that is incredible in the business world, because most times in the business world, you start a business and everyone else is automatically competition. And so everyone's guarding their secrets. They don't want you to be successful because you'd become competition against them. Well, that's not the case within this industry. So you have people who can directly help you in that way. So that's an upline, that's a downline, upline-downline relationship. So what then is a sideline or a crossline? Well, a sideline is someone who is within the same team as one of your uplines, but they're not in your specific team. So of course, there's going to be multiple teams that are happening from different people within the business, and not all of them will be in your team. It'd be amazing if they were. You'd probably be making a lot of money, but it's okay. The market is large enough, the world is large enough for all of us. And so what that means is that they're part of the same group as you, but there's no financial interest there. They could be perceived as competition, but generally we like to build a team environment, at least amongst NuSkin. That's exactly what I've found. One Team Global is extremely good for this. We build this really beautiful team environment. So what is a Crossline? Well, a Crossline is kind of like that, except they've got no team affiliation to you. They're maybe here we go. I'm in Australia, and Crossline would be someone that I've met online in the UK or in the US who's totally different teams. We have no financial interest in kind of helping each other or anything like that. So Crossline there's really no joining point of our organizations. Now, there is a principle that is really important within this business, and that is called no crosslining. And what that means is not that you can't make friends with people from other organizations. Of course, do that. That's fantastic. It's just don't share intimate business details with people who don't have a direct financial interest in your business. That is a wonderful principle for life in general. So there's a post that floats around on social media that says something along the lines of there are 3 things you should never share publicly. Number 1 is how much you're making, your finances. Number 2 is your love life, who you're dating, intimacy issues, all that sort of stuff. And number 3 is your future plans and goals. So I'm not sure I agree with all of those completely, but it's certainly true within the business world, and particularly within our world, because with crosslines, with the idea of no crosslining, it's just taking care of that. It's saying, look, make friends with people, be as friendly as possible. We are ultimately one big team. However, having said that, don't share the intimate details of your business, because that is no one else's business except yours and your uplines, because they are the only people who have a financial interest in your success. So I hope those names make a little more sense now. You've got Upline, Downline, SidelineCrossline, you've got sponsors, team members, things like that. So your downline, they're your team members, they're customers, they're distributors who are out there building a business as well and sharing just like you. So what does point value mean? You may have noticed that beneath each price on the website there is a point value. So it'll PV or even SV in some instances. And so what they stand for, sale value, point value, things like that. And the reason why every product has a point value attributed to it is because NuSkin operates in over 50 different markets around the world. So how on earth do you conduct a business where people are earning commissions from sales around the world in different countries with different currencies that fluctuate against each other every single day? How do you ensure that they earn the right amount, the fair amount? Well, what NuSkin has done is convert all of the products, given them point values, and these will be adjusted according to the different currency rates. Now, it's not always like that, but it's like one universal NuSkin currency that we get paid on. So, to simplify it completely, the more points that you generate within your organization within a month, the more you're going to get paid, the higher the percentage. Now the percentages, I will do another video on commissions, what the commission structure looks like for NuSkin. With that in mind, just remember that the point value of something is not the price of that product, because the price will be different. If I have a LumiSpa in Australia, it's going to be a different price in the US or in the UK. However, it will have similar point value. It will work out with the point value, and it is totally linked and seamless. So if I sell something in Hungary, and I also sell something in Vietnam, and I sell something in Chile, despite all those different currencies, I will still be getting paid in Australian dollars here, because that's where my account is. So what does PSV mean? Well, that's personal sales volume. That's the things that you've personally purchased yourself. You'll see it in your account beside PSV. That's linked to the sale that you have made. Also, if you've got retail customers, they won't show up in the normal group section of your back office. They'll show up in the retail customer section, and their volume will count to your PSV. Now, GSV simply means group sale volume. As soon as you have customers, distributors, you're going to start seeing group sale volume, and that's the sum total of everything. Your volume and their volume is group sale volume. Then there is LTSV, and that's leadership team sales volume. That's when you start to have brand representatives breaking away from your organization, and they will be doing their own volume. That all gets added up and it tells you your entire organization, the volume that is being generated. So if you just started in the business today, a lot of what I just said in regards to the point value things, it probably doesn't make a lot of sense. That's totally fine. To simplify and sum up this whole story here in regards to the points, the more sales you make, both yourself, with your customers, and your distributors are making within your organization, the more money you will make. So focus on that. Focus on getting out there and sharing these products. Focus on using and loving these products, and focus on finding people who want to use, love, and share these products as well. That's the business right there. Getting bogged down in the jargon, in the logistics, in the back end of everything isn't the most productive thing that you can do today. So I wanted to create this video just to give you a basic idea, but your understanding will evolve and expand with time as your business evolves and expands with time. My name is Kurt Provost. I am, of course, your guide to all things NuSkin. I hope you found this useful. I hope it's been helpful. Please share it with someone if they need to hear this. Like, subscribe. I am creating plenty of new videos like this to help you guys out, and I'll see you in a future video. Ciao, guys.